At this time, please take a moment to silence your cell phones so that we may enjoy the ceremony. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a performance of the national anthem by our very own North High Wind Ensemble. Please be seated. Thank you for joining us today for North Hagerstown's 61st commencement. We are very appreciative of your support and attendance. Please remember that this is a formal event. We ask that you respect all of our graduates as we celebrate our achievements. I would like to begin the program by introducing our stage guests and thanking them for joining us for this very important event. Joining us on stage are Mrs. Melissa Williams, Washington County School Board President, Dr. Michael Kahanick, Washington County Public Schools Supervisor for School Improvement, Mr. Wayne Ridenauer, Washington County School Board, Mr. James Alshire, Principal, Mr. Adam Robinson, Assistant Principal, Ms. Sabrina McCoy, Assistant Principal, Dr. Kara Burhans, Assistant Principal, Mr. Chris Klein, Assistant Principal, Ms. Kathleen Eck, Senior Counselor and Class Advisor, and Mr. Matthew Neese, Class Advisor. We would also like to recognize our North Hagerstown High School faculty and staff seated in the front rows. Please give them a round of applause.
I am now honored to present to you the salutatorian of the class of 2017, Mr. Brandon Vitito.
Good evening. I would like to ask the question, who is the most important person? Think about it for a moment. Who is the most important person? Once you have an answer, just hold that name in your head. When I first heard this question, the first thing that came to my mind was, well, What does it mean to be important? Because what if my important is different than your important? According to Google, being important means to be likely to have a profound effect on success, survival, or well-being. Okay, success, survival, or well-being. Cornelius Vanderbilt, the same Vanderbilt who is responsible for the New York Railroad and Vanderbilt University, the man who was worth over $216 billion, is one of the most wealthy and successful men ever. He was honorable, hardworking, and important. But to me, the amount of money and success that he had isn't the reason that he's important. Because if everyone that was important was everyone that had money, then only the 1% could be important. And you can't tell me that the homeless veterans that served in our armed forces are not important. Survival. Muhammad Ali was one of the most significant and celebrated athletes of the 20th century. He was one of humanity's best fighters, and he won 56 of his 61 professional boxing bouts. He poured hundreds, if not thousands, of hours into fitness and survivability in order to maintain his reign as the undisputed heavyweight champion. He was all over the news and TV and magazines, and he was even nicknamed the greatest. And boy, was he important. But if everyone that was important was everyone that was an excellent fighter, then we wouldn't have important people like Mother Teresa and Martin Luther King Jr. And you can't tell me that pacifists aren't important too. Well-being. Pope Francis, a man who is characterized by his humility and concern for humanity, a man whose main goal is to provide comfort to the hurting people of an often harsh world, is a contemporary icon of human well-being. Some people might say that he is one of the most important people alive. But if everyone that was important was everyone that was a pope, then that means that there have only been 266 important people. And you can't tell me that out of the 107 billion people that have ever lived, there have only been 266 important people. Because right now, sitting on this stage, I can see more than 266 important people. It's easy to say that someone is important, but it's hard to say why they are important. And certainly being important means more than just being wealthy or a good fighter or dedicated to well-being. If you look up the most important people, what comes up is a list containing recognizable names like Einstein and Roosevelt and Gandhi. And these might have been some of the names that you thought of when I first asked the question, who is the most important person? But what if I ask it in a different way? Who is the most important person to you? All I did was add 2 words, but those 2 words made all the difference. Because now, instead of the answer being Einstein or Roosevelt or Gandhi, it's my parent, or my sibling, or child, or significant other. The most important people in our lives are the people that we love, those that have been through blood and sweat and tears, and who helped make us who we are today, and who help us grow older. Those people are all around us now. So now let's think, what if we asked every person in the world, who is the most important person to you? And I couldn't tell you how many different names would be said, but I could tell you that the names Einstein and Roosevelt and Gandhi would seem a lot less important. And there's something valuable to learn here, that even though you may not think that you're important, there's someone out there right now, maybe sitting somewhere inside this auditorium, that thinks you are. Never forget that. Thank you.
I now present to you the valedictorian of the class of 2017, Ms. Cassandra Seifert.
Good evening. Today marks the juncture between childhood and adulthood, a place and point in time in which we must be willing to sacrifice the familiarity of the past for the opportunities of the future. To my peers sitting on the stage behind me, I congratulate you for the steps you have already taken to reach this point. Whether those steps were emblazoned in pain and perseverance, defeat and triumph, or failure and victory, we all arrive at this point with a common ability to steer our feet and our futures in whatever direction we may choose. When my class rank was made official, not in an office or a classroom, but rather in a closet last week, my thoughts swiveled from how strange the setting of the announcement was to the message I wanted to deliver in this speech today. What I have prepared to say comes not from the perspective of an Einstein or an elitist, but from the perspective of a 17-year-old who knows only what I have personally given to hold this academic honor. This stage is not mine, but rather yours. My successes are not mine, but rather those of all who have helped me along this journey. For that, thank you to my fellow graduates, my selfless teachers, and my endearing family. I could not have done this without you. As you walk across the stage today and take these first steps into life, be cognizant of what you have done to get to this point. These may be memories of sleep deprivation because you needed to finish reading Hamlet, you needed to finish learning the entire First World War, and you needed to finish 27.2 integration problems all in one night. These may be memories of screaming your heart out for a spirit stick and of sprinting into school at 8:44 and 39 seconds. You know who you are. These may be memories of winning your first varsity game and of the physical training you endured to earn that victory. Remind yourself of the times when you thought this very moment was a dream. Today, because of what you have done the past 4 years, that dream becomes a reality. As we cross into this stage of new beginnings, of new opportunities, and of new uncertainties, I encourage you to find comfort and guidance in the wisdom of Pope John the 23rd. Consult not your fears, but your hopes and your dreams. Think not about your frustration, but about your unfulfilled potential. Concern yourself not with what you tried and failed in, but with what it is still possible for you to do. I'd like to share a story of this past summer when I was participating in an exchange program in Wesel, Germany. I found myself in a German English class where the students were referencing statistical figures such as GDP and military spending to determine if America was the leading global power, to determine whether the essence of the American dream was still alive. These students, judging only by ink on paper, determined that the American dream was a thing of the past, a dead remnant of a changing world, a changing society. I recall this story because we, as the collective class of 2017, are entering the world at a time when the American dream is often alluded to, but rarely witnessed. We are also simultaneously entering a society where the accomplishment of that very dream is synonymous with success, with happiness, and with life. In confronting this bleak and intimidating reality, I remind you of the words of Estee Lauder, the daughter of immigrants who built the empire of the Estee Lauder companies. I never dreamed about success. I worked for it. While it was her dream to make beauty accessible, it was her gumption and relentless work in entrepreneurship that brought 4 skincare products to grow into an American icon and the global leader in prestige beauty. I challenge each of you to embark on life with the knowledge that your dreams can become a reality if you work for their fruition. Just as the work you have done the past 4 years has made this dream a reality, work to make the dreams of your future a reality. Work so hard to keep those dreams alive that you can no longer afford to quit on them, to quit on yourself. For the American dream is alive until the moment you mentally decide it is not. It is the work you pour into that dream that will determine whether it shall remain a figment of your imagination or the story of your life. While we set out on life with these dreams in mind, it is inevitable that the path we choose for ourselves will be relentlessly challenged and constantly threatened. At many times, we may think we are on no path at all, but rather lost in a world dominated by hardship and cruelty. At these times in your life, remain true to yourself and have faith in what you cannot see. Invest your soul in the things you will embark upon, because only then are you letting your heart guide your future, and only then will you be strong enough to steer your feet through the fog. Many Sundays ago, I was riding a bicycle that had no gear adjustments along a country road with my dad. The bicycle was indefinitely set to the lowest gear, so I had to pedal faster and more frequently to go the same distance. I looked at my dad and said, "I'm pedaling as hard as I possibly can, but I'm going nowhere." He then replied to me, "Well, isn't that the story of your life?" He wasn't wrong. At these times, never stop pedaling your feet. Even though the pattern may become mundane and you feel as if you are going nowhere, believe in what you are doing, and more importantly, believe in yourself. Have faith in what you cannot see, because I promise you, the metaphorical bike of your life will begin to move if you persevere. J.R.R. Tolkien once said, "Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens." In your future journeys, the skies are guaranteed to darken with the coming storms of life. You must carry a faith strong enough to bring light of the new day to your mind, to your situation, and to your life. It is in that faith that I believe you, too, can write the stories of your dreams into the chapters of your life. And so, as some of you had just begun to complete the puzzle of who you were, it comes time to take it apart and start afresh so that you and I can begin the voyage in discovering who we are and who we may still become. Here's to setting sail, to seeking the horizon, and to beginning your voyage. Congratulations to the class of 2017.
Mr. Alshire, would you please join us?
The class of 2017 would now like to present the school with the gift of the two new podiums on the stage.
Thank you, senior class, for your thoughtfulness. I am proud and honored to announce that the class of 2017 has received a total in excess of $5.4 million in scholarships at this time. I ask that the students who received a scholarship to college or technical school please stand at this time to be honored. Congratulations. Over 75 students earned special recognition and awards earlier this week at Senior Recognition Night. Will those students please stand at this time to be honored? Congratulations. I would now like to recognize the following students for their commitment to the United States Armed Services, including the Air Force, Army, Marines, and Navy. Please stand when your name is called and remain standing. Enlisting in the Air Force, Eduardo Elias Vasquez and Giamani Roberts. Enlisting in the Army, Keon Campbell, Eric DeMel, Tyler Faust, Liam McLennan, Qasim Mohammed, Moselle Parker, and Michaela Rideout. For the Marines, Mackenzie Allen and Tristan Scott. And for the Navy, Hoyt Cheney and Jeremy Del Rosario. Thank you for your service. I would like to recognize those seniors who had perfect attendance for the past 4 years. When your name is called, please stand and be recognized for your commitment. 1 year of perfect attendance, Carmela Gerlach, Charles High, and Franklin Ortiz. 2 years of perfect attendance, Sarah Sackett. And with an impressive 12 years of perfect attendance, I know, Akua Miraku Babu. Also, our seniors have contributed 26,744 student service learning hours to our community. Thank you for your dedication.
It is now my pleasure to introduce to you Ms. Melissa Williams so that she can share a message from the board. Ms. Williams was born and raised in Washington County and is a proud product of Washington County Public Schools. A graduate of North Hagerstown High School, Melissa earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in elementary education with a concentration in social studies from Shepherd College and a Master of Arts degree in reading from Hood College. In addition, she has completed postgraduate work through the University of Maryland in reading and curriculum and instruction. After 35 years as a teacher and administrator with Washington County Public Schools, Melissa was elected to our school board in 2012 and re-elected in 2016. Ms. Williams is the mother of 3 adult children, all graduates of Washington County Public Schools. She lives in the heart of Smithsburg with her husband David and 5 very special cats. Let's give a warm North High welcome to Ms. Melissa Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Alshire. Good evening, members of North Hagerstown High School's class of 2017, parents, family members, and friends, Mr. Alshire, faculty, and staff. It's my pleasure and my privilege to be here this evening as a representative of the Washington County Board of Education. Soon-to-be graduates, tonight we recognize you for your accomplishments and the completion of your high school education. Tonight, we celebrate you for reaching this important milestone. Whether you are planning to enter the workforce, to continue your education at Hagerstown Community College, a trade school, a 4-year college or university, or to serve our nation in the armed forces, I hope you will remember fondly and with appreciation the education you received and the experiences that you have had in the schools of Washington County. And as you make your way in the world, whatever your aspirations may be, I encourage you to take the time to nourish your spirit. Do the things that make your heart sing. I encourage you to find and follow your passion. You may not know today what your passion is, and that's okay. But make it a goal to find your passion, to live it, and to share it. There is something in you that our world needs. Find it, strengthen it, and grow it. In my opinion, author, philosopher, theologian, and civil rights leader Howard Thurman had it exactly right when he advised, "Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go do it." Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. Members of the class of 2017, on behalf of the Washington County Board of Education, congratulations. We wish you happiness and great success.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. I would also like to recognize Dr. Michael Kahanick, who is joining us this evening for our graduation. Dr. Henry Bolander, a personal mentor of mine, once said in a graduation speech, "No one person should ever go unrecognized on such a momentous occasion. There's no greater compliment than a standing ovation." Students, I'd like to take this time to allow you to recognize your parents and family for all of their support over the past 13 years of school. There's another group of individuals in the audience this evening that have supported you over the past 4 years. Students, please join me in thanking and recognizing the faculty and staff of North Hagerstown High School. When I met with this class for our final class meeting on Monday of last week, I expressed to them that even though I had not been with them for 4 years, this would be my most personal speech to a graduating class from North High. Arriving here in the spring of 2015 was a whirlwind event in my life. One of my first meetings with students in this building was a speech to the football team. A few days later, Coach Staines came to me and said, "You said something in your speech that we would like to use as a theme for this year. Change is one." And with those 3 words came the vision set for our students, staff, and community. We displayed it throughout the building, and we created a hashtag that we include in our Twitter post. When I met with the senior class last Monday, I shared with them their importance in changing someone's life, how each of them are viewed as heroes by a brother, a sister, a family member, or a close friend. I talked to them about the impact that each of them can and will have in changing someone's life. That is when Change is One made sense to me. To change as one means together. This class started the change. Each of you here this evening has set the stage for the next class, for a family member, a friend, or an entire community to change as one. Each of you will always be a cherished member of our North High family. In closing, I'd like to leave you with a quote from one of my favorite leaders, Abraham Lincoln. "Character is like a tree, and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The tree is the real thing." Thank you, class of 2017. You are the real thing. Go out and do real things. Ms. Williams, would you kindly join me as I present to you the class of 2017? The members of this class have successfully completed all of their high school work and met all requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Maryland State Department of Education. They are therefore declared by the faculty and me eligible to receive their high school diplomas. Stage guests, please line up to shake the graduates' hands. Mr. Chris Klein, Dr. Kara Burhans, please begin calling the roll for the class of 2017.
Before we award the members of the class of 2017 their diplomas, we will remind the audience to remain seated until the last graduate has recessed from the auditorium. Please do not block the aisles at any time. In addition, out of respect for each individual student of the class of 2017, please hold your applause and refrain from making any comments until the last student in each row has been called. Thank you for your cooperation. Yep. Madden Mackenzie Abels, highest honors. Tiana Renee Bowie, honors. Jeremiah Allen Clemmer, high honors. Caleb John Corbin, highest honors. Emily Mariela Lemus Lazama, honors. Karina Lakshmi Matu, high honors. Rachel Ann Motes, high honors. Jennifer Aaron Morris, high honors. Dylan Emmerich Newell, highest honors. Liam John Roberts. Amber Marie Robinson, high honors. Megan Ann Sabrowski, highest honors. Cassandra Nicole Seifert, highest honors. Brandon Michael Vitito, highest honors. Hannah Rebecca St. Clair, high honors. Benjamin Albert Sinclair, high honors. Vladimir Andrew Stewart, high honors. Nicholas George Unger, honors. Madeline Rose Ward, honors. Thomas John Wassel, highest honors. Sarah Natalie Amalfitano, highest honors. Erin Catherine Byard, highest honors. Caitlin Louise Carrion Kabati, highest honors. Elisa Eva Declu, highest honors. Phoenix Hugh Doe Jr., highest honors. Eric Anthony Elliott, highest honors.
Hannah Marie Statler, honors. Ethan Michael Fields, highest honors. Michaela Nicole Fleetwood, highest honors. Mersha Valentina G., high honors. Erica Lee Greenwald, highest honors. Malika Kaylin Harris. Michael Thomas Hershey, highest honors. Catherine June Joquin, high honors. Garrett Ryan Johnston, highest honors. Camille Sarah Levine, highest honors. Anthony Christopher Manila, high honors. Alexandra Skylar Martin, highest honors. Parth Kirti Mehta, highest honors. Catherine Marnelli Montes, highest honors. David Omar O'Donoghue, highest honors. Karen Elizabeth Pastua, highest honors. Ida Frederica Ristola, highest honors. Mark William Shepard, highest honors. Marguerite Louise Stewart, highest honors. Erica Umu Tarawali, highest honors. Myra Becky Tarawali, highest honors. Amani Celise Taylor, highest honors. Jessica Ann Trumbull, highest honors. Hollyann Dora Wetstein, highest honors. Jordan Renee White, highest honors. Adelaide Lavanon Wink, highest honors.
Justin Michael Akins. Asim Aliev. Jaden Elizabeth Alkire. Mackenzie Renee Allen, honors. Joshua Markel Anderson. Isaiah Darnell Archie. Eric Michael Baker, honors. Madison Nicole Baker. Caitlin Brianne Barnes. Morgan Joe Barnhart. Haley Rose Barrera. Adria Athena Bascom. Jake Brian Carjanella Bassi. Nathan Deontay Beard. Courtney Jean Beasley. Trace Andrew Bender II. Melina Danielle Benlazar. Sultan Mahmoud Bhutto. Nina Marie Bowen, honors. Trayvon Ladarius Brisbane. Jamin Hamilton Broadus. Giselle Lyric Brown. Jared Owen Bryden. Sierra Nari Camus.
Keon Zakari Campbell. Brandon Lee Costera. Mirka Yolanda Cervantes. Hoyt Wayne Cheney, Jr. Clayton Emil Sherdon. Jackson Stewart Clement, honors. Kasim Matthew Cloys. Mitchell Allen Cole. Diamond Mariah Cook. Lavice Renee Cooper. Devin Alexander Corley. Timothy Jerome Cosley, Jr. Brooke Lene Crawford. Madison Lee Krim. Daniel Christian Culver. Kaylin Rael Curry. Trevor Allen Custer. George Oliver DeSuze. Gian Van Dam. Jeremy Del Rosario. Eric Marcus Demmel. Gerson Samuel Cruz Mejia. Ravon Jaden Dillard. Antonesia Desiana Dobbs. Jamarion Tykel Dolman.
Derek Russell Grimm. Crystalline Gloria Dutro Coyle. Eduardo Elias Vasquez. Tanya Lizette Alvera. Amanda Grace Engelbrecht. Dylan Michael Eiler. Emily Ray Fauber. Gina Elaine Folk. Tyler Lane Faust. Matthew Wayne Gary. Elijah Isaiah Gatewood. Christiana Michael Gatrell. Deja Renee Gilbert. Hannah Joanne Gleason, high honors. Janiyah Glover. Ashley Angelic Gonzalez, honors. Serena Leslie Hall. Khalik Deshaun Hart, honors. Ruth Naomi Hernandez. Rosa Eva Hernandez Rivera. Sheriel Hidalgo, honors. Charles Edward High, Jr. Joshua Charles Holton. Shane Michael High.
Aaron Charles Horton, Jr. Kadar Deshaun Howard. Aaron Matthew Hudson. Tiara Marie Hull, high honors. John Emir Ibrahim. Michaela Jasmine Marie Jacobs. Norman Lee Jacobs. Micaiah Donnell James. Cody Williams Kennedy. Michaela Monique King. Nathan Thomas Klein. Alexis Cheyenne Knox. Ralph Ray Kolb. Timothy Adam Kolb. Raymond Lewis Lansdowne III. Michaela June Law. Destiny Denise Barr Lindsay, high honors. Inziah Thomas Lockley. Lauren Alexandra Lowen, honors. Tyler Lee Long. Salvador Aristides Lopez Romero, high honors. Ryan Allen Lynch. Alexis Marie Mathis. Megumi Russ Martin.
Jeremiah Andre Offit. Timothy Joseph Martin. Sarah Madison Mason. Patrick Staten McKelvey. Liam Paul McLennan. Kirsten Cheyenne McKenzie. Marty Randall Miller. Akua Asante Miraku Babu. Qasim Diek Muhammad. Sarah Delaney Moore. Ryan Matthew Montez. Brady Andrew Munson. Faruza Miradova. Nicole Lauren Murray. Umar Mashidanov. Kayla Marie Naylor. Chantel Nunez Hernandez. Brianna Nicole Oliver. John Ramos Ordona IV. Carla Michelle Ordonez Marin. Franklin Enrique Ortez. Camilla Teresa Pallet Gerlach. Moselle Antonio Parker. Samantha Sean Patrick. Andrew Charles Patterson.
Tamara Marie Parashuk. Carly Lynn Pittsnoggle, honors. Jamel Roland Poe. Stephen William Purcell. Chester Jermaine Randall. Rudy Renee Randall, highest honors. Gabriel Moore Reed Reason. Robert Joseph Reinhardt III. Ryan Everett Rep. Colby Matthew Resch. Adriana Marie Rames. Skylar Brianna Waverly Rice. Morgan Taylor Rickett. Michaela Lynn Rideout. Giamani Ariana Roberts. Jasmine Gabriela Romero. Jose Ramon Rosario. Matthew James Rosario. Nigel Corday Russ. Sarah Jo Sackett. Justice Michaela Sandridge. Jalen Zacharias Saunders. Hannah Denise Schenk. Ethan Cheryl Schultz. Tristan Lawrence Scott. Chanel Mary Sellers.
Jasmine Lynn Sewell. Destiny Marie Shanholtz. Jeremy Nelson Shipe. Marlon Theodore Shoup. Jameson Elise Seibert. Haven Storm Smiley. Autumn Lynn Smith. UJ Smith. Vivica Elaine Smith. Wanjara Danielle Smith. Jeremy Allen Snyder. Joshua Lee Snyder. Michael Allen Stevens, honors. Taida LaCountess Stewart. Alexis Madeline Stoner. Benjamin Calvert Stoudemire. Matthew Wyatt Strite. Tara Adriana Suppet, high honors. Taylor Marie Swenson, high honors. Kira Lynn Tarbert. John Julius Teague. Jasmine Tiki Menza.
Christopher Joseph Tisch. Kayla Elaine Thomas. Sean Patrick Thomas. Jeremy Michael Tibbs. Jacob Ryan Tobery. Lauren May Unger, highest honors. Robertson Edward Vire, high honors. Ronnie Omar Walker. Brianna Nicole Page Walls. Hazel Marion Wexler, high honors. Alfonso Jair White. Justin Parker Williams, honors. Christian Lee Ferris Williams. Jared Russell Wilson. Joshua Allen Wilson. Aaliyah Renee Wolf, highest honors. Ryan M. Wolf. Dominic Joseph Walters. Andre Jervon White.
Ms. Williams, please join me at the podium for the presentation of the class and the turning of the tassels. Will the class of 2017 please stand?
In recognition of the certification of these graduates, the recommendation by Mr. Alshire, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Washington County School Board, I take pleasure in presenting the graduating class of 2017 for the conferring of diplomas. It is my honor to ask you to move your tassels from the right side to the left side.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. Seniors, I now officially declare you graduates of North Hagerstown High School. Faculty, family, and friends, please remain standing as the graduates recess from the stage.